Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you with one simple but profound message. Let's go and trust God. We have all been given a unique and divine purpose, a purpose that is designed and established by the Creator. There is no mistake in your existence. You were not born by accident. You are not here by coincidence. You are part of a grand design, and God has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose on this earth. Embracing purpose over fear is at the heart of trusting God. Fear often arises from uncertainty. We fear the unknown, we fear failure, and we fear the obstacles that seem insurmountable. But fear is a liar. It tells you that you are unqualified, that you are not capable, or that the challenges in front of you are greater than the strength within you. But when you understand that your life has a purpose, fear cannot hold you back. You were designed with intention. Your life is not a series of random events, but a divine plan unfolding. The challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to refine you. Every obstacle, every hardship is part of the process that is pushing you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. God did not create you without a plan. He created you to succeed, to overcome, and to impact the world around you. When you embrace your purpose, fear loses its grip, because purpose gives you clarity and direction. It shows you that the struggles you face are not setbacks, but opportunities to grow and move closer to your destiny. Purpose provides a vision that transcends fear. It shifts your focus from the temporary struggles to the eternal victory that lies ahead. So instead of running from fear, confronted with the knowledge that you were created for greatness and that nothing can stand in the way of your divine purpose. Faith is not passive, it is active. It's not simply a belief in something we cannot see, but a call to action that propels us forward into the unknown. When we trust God, it's not enough to just speak of our faith, we must demonstrate it through our actions. Faith without works is empty, it remains a thought, a desire, a hope that never materializes into reality. But when faith is coupled with action, it becomes a powerful force that moves mountains and creates pathways in the most unlikely places. Too often, we wait for everything to fall into place before we act. We tell ourselves, once everything aligns perfectly, then I'll take the next step, but God doesn't work that way. He calls us to move forward, even when the path ahead is unclear, even when the circumstances do not seem ideal. Faith is the willingness to step out, not knowing exactly how things will unfold, but trusting that God will guide you. When you trust God, you are not simply waiting for a miracle to happen. You are making decisions in alignment with your faith, stepping out in obedience, and working towards the dream He has placed in your heart. Faith without action remains a dream deferred, but when you act in faith, you activate the power of God to bring that dream into fruition. God honors those who trust Him enough to take action, even in uncertainty. This is the essence of faith. It's not just believing, it's doing. God's timing is not like our own. We are creatures bound by time, constantly measuring and waiting for the right moment, the ideal conditions, or the perfect circumstances to make a move. But God operates beyond the limits of time. He is eternal, and His perspective is infinite. We often want things to happen on our timetable, when we trust Him, we must understand that His timing is always perfect. We question why even when it doesn't align with our expectations or desires. But when we truly trust God, we surrender our need for control over the timing of our lives. We trust that He knows exactly when we are ready for the next step. Divine timing is about understanding that God's delays are not denials. When the environment is right for His purposes to be fulfilled. There are moments when God holds us back, not because He doesn't want to bless us, but because He is positioning us for a blessing that is beyond our comprehension. When we trust God's timing, we align ourselves with a perfect plan, one that surpasses our own understanding. Every delay, every pause, and every wait is part of God's flawless orchestration of your life. Trusting God is not just about believing that He exists so that He can help you. It is about understanding that when you trust in Him, you position yourself for victory. Victory is not just an outcome, but a journey, a process of overcoming trials, challenges, and obstacles with God leading the way. The battles you face are not meant to defeat you, but to refine you and bring out the greatness that God has placed within you. The key to victory lies in trust. When you trust God, you surrender your own understanding and ability to control the situation. Instead, you rely fully on His wisdom, strength, and power. No matter how difficult the battle, no matter how intimidating the challenge, trusting God guarantees that you will emerge victorious. It might not always be easy, and it may not always happen on your terms, but victory is assured when you walk by faith. Victory is not just in the external outcome, but in the inner transformation that happens when you place your trust in God. The peace, the courage, and the strength you receive from trusting Him are all part of the victory He promises. Trust leads to resilience, determination, and a deeper connection with God. And as you trust Him, you begin to see how every trial was designed to strengthen your faith and prepare you for even greater things. Victory is not just an event, it is a lifestyle that comes through daily trust in the one who holds your future. When you trust God, victory becomes inevitable. In conclusion, let us remember that the journey of trusting God is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When we embrace our divine purpose, fear loses its power over us, and we are empowered to walk in the fullness of who we were created to be. When we act on our faith, stepping forward with conviction and courage, we activate the power of God to work in and through us. Trusting in God's perfect timing allows us to surrender our control and rest in the assurance that He is orchestrating every detail of our lives. And when we trust Him fully, victory becomes not just a possibility, but a certainty, regardless of the challenges that may arise.